Steve, you haven't said anything though.
Yeah, you gotta ask him about it.
But no, so he's awfully quiet.
Oh, it is right.
So you've never gone back to any.
This is a test, y'all. So I don't know. I know nobody's gonna be on the live unless 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗖𝗓 is asleep. There's so many things I want to talk about. So many things that that we're gonna talk about on the YouTube growth system. Turn music into money, turn it into money. If you are struggling financially, right? If you're struggling financially, you need to make changes in your life. For the last 5 years, whatever you've been doing has not gotten you out of financial problems. Credit cards ran up and all that type of stuff. I got one credit card, one last credit card I'm going to get rid of. This is my celery juice, y'all. I drink for breakfast, but when I get to work, I'm gonna get me some breakfast. But for breakfast, I drink pure celery, just straight celery juice, 16 ounces of celery. No water, no nothing, straight celery. You want to see a change in your life, or you want to do something different and make a change? Real talk. You take all that money you be buying on McDonald's and all that type of stuff. Hey, buy a bunch of celery in a juicer. Buy a bunch of celery in a juicer. And try to replace one meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, with celery juice. I chose breakfast. 16 ounces of celery juice, wait 3 hours to drink some water or do anything. Do that for 4 or 5 days. By the time you hit that 5th day, something is going to change in your mind. Something is going to change. Make a change. You have to make a change in your life in order to see something happen differently. You cannot do the same thing every day over and over and over again and expect something to change. That never happened. You have to make a change first. You have to make a change first in order for something to happen. In order for something to happen different in your life, you have to do something different. I don't know why people don't understand that. So I have started 3 recording studios, equipment and everything. I have just landed a deal with a church, y'all. I got I'm testing out things. So now I'm using my cell phone, and I go back and look and different things. So anyway, I don't know what I want to talk about because I got so much stuff to talk about. Let's stay on the subject of change. People see me changing, right? You ever heard somebody say, "Yo, man, don't change, man. Stay the same. Don't change." That's bull. That's bull. You can't not change. You can't do that. Man, don't change. Tyson Robbins said that to me. "Yo, man, don't ever change." Dude, you gotta change. What they trying to say is, don't become a negative person. Don't become a butthole. Don't act like you don't know people or anything. That's what they thinking they saying to you. But words are powerful, man. Words are powerful. Why test? Oh, it's live. Yeah. From now on to here, from now on, we are going to go live on the live channel. That channel's there for live. We got to build that channel up. The live, all the live stuff need to go on the live channel. And then we break, that way we won't get, me and you won't get confused. We won't get confused. But you got to make a change in your life. The more changes you make, the more God is going to bring people into your life. I thought I wasn't going to never talk about God or whatever the case may be. But here's the thing. This stuff is in the Bible, man. And people act like they know the Bible. People think they better than other people because they go to church. I don't go to church. When I do go to church, I only go there and I tell people in the church, I tell people after church, I only go to churches because only reason why I go to church is to play the bass, because they pay me to play the bass. And people look at me, they look at me like I said the worst thing in the world. Yeah. So you want me to lie? You want me to lie? Well, you should be coming for the word. Yeah, that's what everybody should be coming for, but nobody comes for that. Nobody comes for that, because if you was coming for the word, you would know the word, you would learn the word, you would understand the word, and you would use the word in your life if you was coming for that. There's people that been going to that church, all these different churches I played at, and they stuck in the same place, I have grew from damn near sleeping in my car to now owning a house with a 3-car garage and driving my dream car. I have grew because I told the truth. I'm only here because y'all pay me to play the bass guitar. There was a time where, remember to hear when we used to go live? We used to always go live, and I was working at the church running sound for a church. And they had told me, they had asked me, they had begged me over and over again. They had begged me over and over again to pay attention. To pay attention. I can't pay attention in church because I don't understand why everybody get in line and do the same thing. Churches, they get in line and do the same thing. You know, the choir, get up there, they got damn near the same format. Somebody got to do the announcement. Somebody got to do this. Everybody gets in line and do the same thing. The people that make $1 million are the people that get out of line and do their own thing and let God guide them. I'm like, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me y'all got all this church stuff, right? And then all these people turn to your Bible, they stand up, right? You stand up when the word is being read, you got to stand up. You know, if you got a church and the word is being read and you sitting down, that ain't how you do it. You're supposed to stand up. You're supposed to pray, right? Wait a minute. Let me finish this last little bit. You're supposed to put your hands together to pray, right? Bow your head, close your eyes. Some people might do this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. Who made up these rules? And then everybody follows. Everybody follows. On Christmas, December 25th, you supposed to be broke and buy all these gifts. You supposed to buy all these gifts and be broke. Run up your credit cards and be broke. December 25th. If you don't do that, you're not following what everybody else is doing. It's something different. Oh, to here we need to change the coloring on that the YouTube growth system. We need to work on that. And what makes it so bad to hear that YouTube growth system is not as bad as you think it is. It ain't as bad as you think it is, baby. That joint is off the chain, I think. It needs to be updated, yeah, but we'll work on that. It ain't by far the YouTube growth system, this turn music into money system, this system is going to be the #1 system on YouTube. I am about to put together the #1 teaching system to teach you how to make money online. That's what we putting together, and watch. So anyway, back to the church. I'm in the church live, talking live to the people and everything. And everybody's turned around looking at the soundboard, looking at me. And they called the company, my buddy owns the company. They called the company on me twice, I think. Man, you got to pay attention. So then the pastor wanted to sit down and have a meeting with me. I hate having meetings with the higher uppers because they think they getting to me. The higher uppers think they getting to me. Or the police, did he pull somebody over? Got the lights flashing and everything. They think they getting to me, right? So I just decided, yo, man, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I told him, I said, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm into doing YouTube. I'm gonna do YouTube. I'm gonna keep doing YouTube. Nothing's gonna stop me from doing YouTube. That's what's on my mind right now. I can't, you know, and I gotta step down because you're my buddy. I love you to death. But I'm not gonna pay attention to that crap. I can't. Because everybody in church or people in the podium, the preachers, the talkers, the people that's talking, teaching Bible study, they think they teaching you something. They think they teaching you something because they know John chapter 3 verse 11 says this, or this is this. They know exactly where whatever the hell they saying is, where it's written at in the Bible, right? They know where's that. Luke chapter, thou shalt start shaking whatever the word is. John chapter 4 verse 7. So what is all that getting you? You feel me? What is all that getting you? All you have to do is let go and let God take the wheel. That's all you have to do. When you put yourself into the picture, right? If you put yourself into the picture, oh, you know, I don't want to do that because I'm this, and I don't want to do that because I'm this, or, you know, I don't want nobody to see me. I want to do a YouTube channel, but I don't want to put my face up there. Then don't. Or I don't want, or you shouldn't. Somebody told me this. We was doing a reaction, and we started eating while we was doing the reaction. That's disrespectful. You shouldn't be eating while you reacting to somebody's song. Says who? Who? This is my channel. I do whatever I want to do. But guess what we did? We stopped. Man, we get too many comments saying we shouldn't be eating, so we ain't gonna eat no more. I'm hungry and all that. Man, forget all that. Forget it. You do what God tells you. You'll feel it. You will feel when you start doing your music, and you talk about I'm doing my music my way. Nope, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying do it your way. What I'm saying is God will put an idea on your heart, your soul, and then you should do it. You should do it without any questions asked, man. Got up this morning. We supposed to be going live every day when I get off work. That ain't good enough for me because I wanted to test out. I took all this stuff off, you know, I took all this crap off, and I want to test out how this live stream is going to look. I want to test it out, and I want to make sure. Oh, War Eagle, morning, Mike, and everyone else. What's going on? I'm testing out. I don't like that vibration and all that while the car rolling down the road. So what I want to do is test out some things. War Eagle, I am on a war path. I am going to start preaching positive help to everybody. Everybody who wants to listen to this positive help. And I'm going to teach people how to get out of financial trouble or problems. You have to do something different. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing something different. Because what happened was, I started listening to some of the motivational speakers and all this different things, because the last thing we need to learn, the last thing we need to do is how to market and sell. How to market and sell. And I've been testing things out on marketing and selling to a lot of my friends. Not a lot, a couple of my friends. And when they get on the phone, I say, I'm going to close them. I'm going to close them on a deal. I'm going to close them on a deal. And the guy who taught me and that I'm studying on how to sell, I said, you know what? I'm going to listen to this, because there got to be some secrets or whatever. And he said the easiest way to sell is to not sell the person. Try not to sell the person. Just tell them all the benefits of you know, how you doing, and whatever the product or service it is you using. Just tell them how great it is. That's all. Tell them how your experience. The easiest way to sell somebody is not sell it. Because if you going at somebody, man, I got this YouTube course, and I'm, you know, oh man, I done put it together in this bad and this taste and this, that, and other. Oh man, you should try it out, man. You should do it. Nah. You gotta build, and it's easy to sell a YouTube course. It is so easy to sell it, and we haven't even started selling it yet, because if you think about it, well, that's something different. Everybody knows that people are making a lot of money on YouTube. Everybody knows this. What they don't realize is there are more people on YouTube that ain't making no money. So they don't look at that. You look at all the successful people in life, but you don't see all the people who are trying to be successful, all the trials and tribulations they go through, and all the people who don't make it. You don't know how many people is not that's tried to be a millionaire and tried all these things. You don't even see the people who are successful. You don't even see all the things that they tried that didn't work. Perfect example. Me and 𝗕𝗟𝗡 tried so many other different things, man. God dang, boy. Well, that don't work. You can 𝗕𝗟𝗡 probably be like, well, whatever happened to the thing we were supposed to be doing? Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. But if we would have stuck to it, it would have worked. Yeah, but I wasn't feeling it though. I mean, it was too much work to do one video, you know. So we stopped doing it. We was going, just like going live, man. We was going live. The channel was growing. The channel was getting bigger. Just sit and talk, man. So now we're gonna go live and ask questions. Anybody need help on anything, man? How do you do this? How do you make money online? Because I'm here to tell y'all, man, I've been studying and looking at this AI stuff, this artificial intelligence. Dude, it's scaring me. And I do IT work. I do IT work. There are 4 movies, and I don't know why these 4 movies is stuck deep into my heart, my soul. One of them is Catch Me If You Can. That's the movie about the guy writing all these bad checks, and he did all this stuff before he was 21. The message in that movie is so deep. Coach Carter, on the main channel, I'm like, yes indeedy, baby. 348. when we hit 350,000 subscribers, I will be going live every single day preaching to people. I love to talk anyway, so now all I needed to do is get my information. What I'm gonna say to people. Right now, what I want to say is my leg keep itching. I don't know why my leg keep itching. It doesn't sound, you know how they say your palm itch, that means you're gonna get some money. So I'm talking to some people individually. So I get a little deep with them and ask them, are they understanding what I'm saying? I talked to one person and but man, you know, I just ain't got, you know, I ain't got it right now to be putting up no $50 a month. And I'm like, well, dude, it's other tiers, and I'm trying to see where people at. So he signed up at the $20 tier. So what I'm getting ready to do is I'm selling Patreon, man. I'm gonna sell people on that Patreon all the way down to $3. If you have been talking to me, if you are down with me and my team, if you seriously want to make a change, if you seriously, my friend, my peoples, you would join that $3 tier, or you can kiss my ass. Period. And my man said, nah, Mike, you shouldn't be that hard on him. I mean, you shouldn't be that hard. If you've been my friend for 5 to 10 years, 15 years, we went to high school together, you know what I am. You know this. You know I've been struggling trying to get this thing together, and you haven't lifted a half a finger. You have not donated not one penny. I know that, dude. You haven't bought none of my music. You haven't supported me in any kind of way, period. But yet you got my phone number. You are wasting my time. So if you saying, Mike, don't change, I can't grow until I change. Kiss my I cannot grow any further. God is telling me to tell y'all this. I can't grow any further with all this loose baggage on me, with all this noise around me. Yo, man, what's up, man? What you doing? Man, I see you blowing up, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You don't even have the decency to watch my videos, share my videos, comment on my videos. You don't even have the decency to support me, but yet you tell me I should not change. I should not change. Brother, I have to change so I can make it to the next level, because I owe it to people. I owe the change to people who are depending on me to make a change so I can lift them up. They believe in me lifting them up, so what they did was they put their money where their mouth is, and I need to let them down. I cannot let them down. I refuse to let them down. I'm not going to let them down because you who are not supporting me or supporting my cause, supporting my channel, supporting my movement, you're not supporting. You're taking away. You just want my time so I can hear what you're saying, and you're not saying anything. You're not saying, you're not lining up. You're not lining up with what I'm doing with my team who is in line with me. They get up and they enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing it. We all enjoy doing this, but when you come, you mad at me because I gotta take time out to talk to you, and we are not in alignment, because all you doing is talk. So I told the brother, and this is a true story, y'all. I'm not just making this up. He called, man, I called you, I text you, man, and you don't even know, not me, man, not me, I'm the brother. Dude, so I broke it down to him. I said, man, you've been talking the same stuff for the last 2 years. You haven't? Yeah, I seen your videos. I seen your dude, we put up 5 videos a day at the minimum. Sometimes we put up 7 videos. I mean, for long stretches. I'm talking about months, not for months. Yeah, I seen your video. Dude, you probably seen 1 video a month. That's not supporting me. It just so happened to run across your screen. So you clicked on it. Here go Mike, man. Let me see what he doing. Shame on you to ask me not to change. When you was a kid, you played with kid toys and all that. See, this is the stuff that people know and understand. So I got to break it down in terms that you would know. When you was a kid, I played kids game. But when I became a man, I put down the kid games. You changed. That's a change. You know, when I got out of high school, it was all about party, 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 go to the club, go see the bands. Party, 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 go to the club, go see the bands, going out. Now that I'm an adult and I got the house, I got to cut the grass. My dad, son, you got to cut the grass today. Oh, man, I hate cutting the grass. Now cutting the grass comes with a little bit of enjoyment for some reason. You got to take out the trash. I don't mind taking out the trash. I don't enjoy it, but me walking up and down my own driveway gives me a feeling. Gives me a feeling because I never thought that I would make it here. I never thought. I remember I always say this to a lot of my friends. Man, I remember when we didn't even have houses, man, and we was like, get a house, man. That's a lot of. Anytime somebody had to pay a mortgage, any mortgage was expensive as hell to me. Damn, man, you know what I could do with that money? Man, I'm staying home with my mother. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna live with my mother forever because I ain't buying no house because that's expensive. Every month, cow, big time money. Every month, cow, big time money. I had to bite the bullet. I had to take care of mom. That was my why for buying that house. I hated to see my mother, who is the smartest woman on earth when I was a kid. My mother, I used to think that if everybody would just shut up and listen to my mother, the whole world would be happy. That's what I thought when I was a kid. I thought my mother had the answer to any and everything. And my dad, who was the smartest working man, so I thought, I'm a kid, right? I'm a kid. My dad can fix anything. And you know why? Yeah, mothers are everything. My dad can fix any and everything. I thought my dad was the most amazing dad in the world. I used to look at other people, my friends. What's that? Morning to you. Oh. Ronnie, morning coffee. Me too. Yeah, I should have. I don't have no coffee though. But when you're a kid, you think and understand things in the world differently. And we need to get back to that, to be honest. We need to get back to that. A kid has no fear. They would put a daggone towel around their neck and run around the house looking stupid as I don't know what. And these people be laughing and everything. All this type of stuff, man. Anyway, my dad, I remember my dad millions of times saying, I fixed it. Or I got it, I fixed it. Yeah, it's working now, I fixed it. My dad can fix anything. You name it. If something broke around the house, my dad will fix it. Never thinking about the reason why my dad was so good at fixing things is because he had to fix it. That was his job. We couldn't afford to get the handyman to come over and fix something. We couldn't afford that. So as a man, he had to take care of his family. We was poor to the point that he couldn't afford to fix it. I mean, he couldn't afford to pay somebody to fix it. So he had to figure it out himself. And he was determined. He was focused. My dad was so focused. I'm gonna fix this car. I'm gonna fix this thing. He would take whatever's broke, let's start it. The car wouldn't start up. And he would go around and ask so many people, what's wrong? What do you think wrong with the car? What thing? Man, sound like the starter went out. All right, so we go somewhere else. The car is sitting there, but Dad, I want to go with you. You know how it is. You know how it is. You want to go with me? All right, come on. We walking around. I'm tired. Well, you said you wanted to come. Yeah, you right. So you better suck it up, Mike, and all this stuff. Sometimes I'm crying, you know, whatever. But I wanted to be with Dad. Anyway, we go see somebody else. We knock on the door and man, I ain't a problem with my car. He go to a mechanic shop or whatever and start talking to the people. Well, yeah, bring it on in here. I fix it. Well, the car won't start, and I ain't got no money, man. I'm looking at Dad and everything. So he would go home. He get his tools out or whatever the case may be. He started working. Take the thing out. Took the starter out. What do you think is wrong with the starter? Well, you know, when the starter go out, brushes and then, you know, asking all these questions. So how much the starter cost? Well, starters, I don't know, back then, $50, $40 or whatever. We ain't had no money. We was broke. We ain't had no money. So I can't buy a new starter for the car. Well, can you fix a starter? Well, it all depends on how broke it is. What do you need to explain this? So we back at home. He started opening the starter up. He looking at stuff and everything. I'm looking at the starter. I'm all in there. I'm like, Dad, it's opening up the starter. I don't know what it is. I'm just looking. He cleaned the thing up and everything and sort of, well, this is not touching no more. This should be touching and all this. He cleaned it up and everything. Put the starter back together. He put the starter back together. And he hooked it up into the car and zoom. I fixed it. It's working. Yeah. So he put the starter back in the car, and I'm under there in the car with him. You know, he working, his hands all dirty. I'm helping Dad. I'm thinking I'm helping Dad. So, but my hands are not dirty. So I want to get my hands dirty. So I'm touching stuff on purpose so my hands can be dirty like my dad's hands. Because when we get in the house this time and the car's working or whatever we working on is starting to work, I want to say we fixed it. I want to say I helped Dad. I said, Dad, I helped, didn't I? And he'll lie. Yeah, you helped. Yeah, boy, I'm glad you was there to help, because if you wasn't there, we probably wouldn't have never got it fixed. Now that I'm older, and I know, because I remember I was there, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do a damn thing. But my dad gave me all the glory. Like, if it wouldn't have been for me being there, he would have never fixed it. But the fact of the matter is, he is 100% telling the truth. Because he had kids, because he had a wife, because of us, he had no other choice but to make it work. Because of you all, because of my fans, because of my people, in my mind, in my heart, in my soul, I have no other choice but to make this work. We just hit 348,000 subscribers. 348,000 subscribers. We going for 1 million. We going for 1 million. And one day we gonna make that. One day we gonna make that. We going for 1 million. If that when I say we, I'm talking about all of us. When I say we have 1 million subscribers, we can bring one more person. My bad. I'm in a bad. This one strip right here has the worst reception for anybody's cell phone. That need to be fixed, man. It's been like that for years, decades. But they got a lot of solar power. But anyway, if we open our door for one more person and we start giving the best information out for free, that's another selling tool. You have to give information out. One of the things that people do with selling a product or service, these are what the amateurs do. turn music into money. This is what amateurs do. They put out a song and they think the magical marketing promotion team and advertisement is going to come. The magical one. They don't invest no money into advertisement. They don't even invest any money into they self. They think it's supposed to magically sell. They upload it to Spotify. There are more people. There's more people that upload music to Spotify. Don't have no marketing promotion. Don't nobody know who you are. They just upload it to Spotify and just sit and let it sit there. They don't even they probably tell their fan, yeah, you can you know, I'm on all platforms. They don't even say yeah, I'm on Spotify. Here's my Spotify link. They don't have no type of system in place to say, hey guys, let's say we're doing an open mic or whatever. Hey guys, I'm doing an open mic and everything, and I want y'all to support me, and you pass out a business card. You can get like 1,000 business cards or something like that for like under $100, right? But what you do is you're gonna buy the newest pair of tennis shoes. You gotta buy another outfit. You gotta buy. You gotta get spend all this money on haircuts. You know, you gotta have. I gotta get trimmed up. I gotta have my stuff tight, man. You buy all this food that's way expensive. You buy all this stuff. You spend all your money on everything but yourself. You spend all your money on everything but your business, your service, your product, your goals, your dreams. You don't spend any money on your goals and your dreams. You don't do that. And you want to know why my YouTube channel is at 348,000 subscribers, right? War Eagle 72, 348,000 subscribers. You don't take any time to purchase a course or study in any kind of way. How do they make this music go bigger? Nobody does that. But yet you think the magical, I put this up there, somebody gonna like it, and they gonna tell all the friends, man, I heard the baddest song in the world. You gotta come listen to this guy. That's what you think gonna happen? Everybody, oh, I love this song. Oh, I love your song. Man, your song is good. So I'm gonna send it to about 5 of my friends. You might have some people that want to support you and they say, yeah, man, I help you, man. I'm gonna let my man hear this. That's how you think it works? Yep, 348K, baby. So the turn music into money system helps you put together a plan. Anything that you want to do, any questions you want to ask away. It's a plan. Well, you know, how should I sell the music? I just gave you one. When you go to an open mic or whatever the case may be, and the thing that you do, a thing that a lot of people do is,
yes. Okay. Aaron, he's my son. Well, calm down, first of all.
Is your son there? Is he there at the house right now?
Okay, that's not the issue. What the issue is, what he
this
needs.
the prank phone call, y'all.
My name is Burns, okay? And I live 2 streets over from y'all. Do your son play with a boy named Tim or Timmy?
Yes, they grew up together. They play ball together. That's where they are now. They playing ball right now.
Where they playing ball at right now?
They're not down there at the park to play ball. That's what they always do.
At the park. That's what I need to know. I need to know where they at. Let me tell you something.
Hold on a second. What you need to know where they at for, and what you gonna do? What is the problem?
That boy Jared and Tim they was walking up my street today and came over here. I have a prosthetic arm. My right arm is prosthetic, and they know that.
Hold on. You said you got a prosthetic arm.
Yes, I do. My right arm is a prosthetic arm. And them boys came over
what
here.
They got to do with my son?
Your boy and that boy Tim came over here and pulled my arm off of me and ran down
Hold on a second. You trying to tell me that my son and his friend and they ran off with your arm? Basketball? Is that what you telling me, sir?
I'm telling you that I don't know. I didn't know nothing about no basketball. They didn't came and took my prosthetic arm off of me.
Okay, hold on a second. hold on a second. Let me tell you something. That don't sound like what something my son would do, okay? I know exactly what they do and where they going at all times, and that's not something that they would do.
I'm sick of parents talking about what they will do and won't do. You don't know what they do when they ain't with y'all. I'm glad you told me that they at the park, because I'm going to go right over here to this park now, and when I find them, I'm going to whoop and get my arm back.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Just hold everything, okay? Hold on a second now, because you done said that you going to go do something that I know you don't really mean, all right? I tell you what.
I mean exactly what I'm saying. They got my arm. How you think you feel that somebody coming to take your arm?
Sir, okay, look, let's try to keep this respectful, all right?
Sir,
all right. You said they got your arm, right? How about this?
They got my arm.
Where you going to go get my boys, okay? First of all, I will meet you at the park. All right, I will meet you at the park, and we gonna talk about this situation like gentlemen, okay? Ain't no need for me to go down there and start messing with youngsters, okay? All right, that's what we gonna do.
Them youngsters got my arm. They got my arm.
Sir, with all due respect, okay, you talking about my son, and I know what he is capable of doing and what he's not going to do. And he don't disrespect older people like that, especially with somebody with an impairment or disablement or whatever you got. I'm sorry about your arm. I'm trying to help.
I'm asking you a question. Do you not think taking somebody's arm is disrespectful? That's disrespectful to take an old man's arm and run down the street.
It is, sir, disrespectful, but what is not disrespectful also is you telling me you're going to go up there and whoop my son, and that's not going to happen. Okay,
that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going up as soon as I get over here.
Hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second, sir. You going to do what to my son?
I'm going to son up as soon as I get to this park, and the ain't Timmy that's with it, because they took my arm and they know they did it. I'm going to
Okay, let me tell you something. You call me up disrespecting me and threatening my son. Do you know who you talking to? I tell you what you do. I tell you what you do. Bring to that park and just breathe on my son wrong, okay? Say his name wrong, okay? Say it. And then I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take your other arm and I'm going to beat you.
Hey, let me tell you something. Don't think I can't whoop with this one arm, because I'm dead. I whoop you and your son with this one arm. I promise you that.
Okay, come on in. Family, you ain't going to know what to do with your life, because you can't find your arm. You ain't got no sense, and you over here with the wrong people's family, all right?
You don't know what happened to my arm. You don't know how I lost my arm. You don't know what happened.
You crying?
You don't know what happened to my arm.
Why are you crying? Let me ask you something, Mr. Sensitive. What
Mr. Sensitive?
You don't know how I lost the arm. You don't know how I lost it.
I don't know how you lost your arm. I don't give
my arm.
I don't know who got your arm. My son ain't got your arm.
No, your son. He don't have my arm. Tommy got my arm.
Who got your arm?
Tommy got it.
Tommy
got it. Tommy the one got the arm.
Yo, who the Tommy, man?
Tommy, man. Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Your son Darius, 15-year-old, got me to prank phone call you.
Oh.
Hell's no. His nephew Tommy.
Yo, he called you and told you that?
Oh my gracious, 15 years old.
He on punishment. I knew he wasn't going to do no He on punishment double time now.
Oh man, you alright?
Y'all something else.
Oh man. Hey man, I gotta ask you, man, what's the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. You already know, baby.
I listen to the Steve Harvey Morning Show for that one thing, to hear the prank phone call. I don't know. That's just my thing. So Steve Harvey is a very successful comedian, and he had a very successful strategy. Now, Is he good? He ain't no Kevin Hart. He ain't no Cat Williams. He ain't no Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor. He ain't even no Martin Lawrence. In fact, David Chappelle, all these people that I'm naming is way better to me than Steve Harvey. And a lot of people that I talk to say the same thing. A lot of people out there, man, I don't really like Steve like that, man. You know, but how did he become so successful? Because he had a plan. He had a plan, he had a business plan, and he actually put it out there and worked it. One of his plans were, I'm gonna be very, very successful on this radio. I'm gonna get on this radio, right? And be very successful because I can send my message, my story to worlds and worlds of people who sit in their car, because everybody do the same thing, right? You sit in your car and you listen to the radio on the way to work, and you listen to the radio on the way home from work. Everybody does this. So most of the time when you get in somebody's car, other than mine, you're gonna hear somebody radio, yeah, they bumped the radio, because that's what we've been taught. See, that's what we've been taught to do. We've been taught to, you know, get a better sound system for your car. You can upgrade your sound system for a car, right? So the whole world gets in their car and listen, y'all, listen. That's coming from somebody else's car. When we get in the car, we listen to radio. We listen to our favorite song, right? We listen to stuff. Yep. One of the things, I wish the writing on this thing would be bigger, man. Oh, now that we stop, wait a minute. Seems to be a good dude that actually wants to help people. Yeah, he wants to help people. Yes, I mean, don't get me wrong. A positive message is my point. I'm circling back to my point. Get a plan and let people know that you're positive and you're about to put out a positive message. You know, yeah, I'm riding down the street, I'm going blah, blah, blah. I'm shooting anybody who breathes the wrong way. If you look at me, blah, blah. If you smile at me, boom, boom. That ain't a positive message. Don't no parent want their kid listening to that. But you know what? Can't tell kids nothing. Can't tell a kid nothing because they want to do it their way. Yeah, I'm the done that, you know, then I go over there and blah, 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 blah. Because this is what they've been taught. This is what they've been taught. They see other people do it, they like it. So now I'm gonna be a gangster. I'm gonna be a gangster. And society is helping market and promote. The people with the money say, yeah, we want them to kill themselves. So we're gonna, yeah, put this negative message out to your people. Steve Harvey, I can, for the life of me, man, for the life of me. I mean, I like Steve, I like what he's doing, but I don't like when people play the race card. They talk about white people, they talk about black people, or black folks do this, well, you know, them white folks can do this. No, I hate it when they do that, because when you're a black man, I am a black man. So that gives me the right to talk about any race. Asian, them Asians got the long, pretty hair. No other race talks about other races as much as black people do. We talk about it to ourselves, to other black people. I was telling a story about this lady said I inappropriately touched her when I was doing armed security, and it was on camera and everything. And she said I inappropriately touched her, and I was on a suspension until further investigation. I ain't had nothing to worry about because I know I ain't, what, I grabbed a titty or some shit? Come on, man. Y'all know me. How did I inappropriately touch her? And they looked at the videotapes. Somebody else looked at the videotapes. The building owners or whatever came and looked at the videotapes. Dude. So they said, well, she just wanted me to apologize. I didn't even know who it was. I didn't know what girl or lady it was. And the first thing people say out of their mouth was she white? And I'm like, what difference does that make? To be honest, I don't know who said it. But because what they want to do is, was she white? Yes, she was white. See the white folks always, oh, was she white? No, she wasn't white, because she wasn't white. It was a black woman. So was she white? Nah, she wasn't white. Oh, okay. But this don't fit in that category, so go ahead. Go ahead, I'm listening. I use it on the next story or whatever when it fits. They looking. You are looking for your race card to fit. This is what they do now. They stick in this race card in any and everything they can do until it fits something. Eventually it's going to fit something. You know, man, this lady went and told my boss that I keep talking about YouTube too much. Was she white? Yeah, she was white. See, man, them white people always try and get you in trouble. No, she don't want to hear about YouTube, because there's a lot of black people that I talked to and said, can we not talk about YouTube or whatever? Can you please not talk about YouTube? Oh man, here we go. We're gonna talk about YouTube again. And they black. So what difference does it make the color of a person's skin, because they don't want to hear me talk about YouTube? Or she felt as though I inappropriately touched her. You got crazy people in every race, every genre of music, everywhere, all over the world. You got crazy people. So black people do crazy, stupid stuff. White people do crazy, stupid stuff. Filipino people do crazy, stupid stuff. All race of people do crazy, stupid stuff. So every time Steve starts talking about white folks, black folks, I don't think he should do that, because no other person on radio, especially if they white. Fuck, man, I gotta drive all the way back home. Do I? No, I don't. I thought I lost my wallet. Man, I thought I left my wallet at home for a second.
It's good, cross. Hey, you know your stuff about to expire. Right, what's up with it?
What stuff? This?
Nah. Your pocket page. Just letting you know, bro.
Holmes from the joint called me.
Really?
Yeah, he came over to the house and did some studio time. Good.
I saw you just posted something. I call you. I'm on patrol next after 9. Give me a call.
After 9, where you gonna be at?
I'm on patrol, so call me.
Oh, you gonna be in the car?
Yeah.
All right. I can't move because of the music.
So what's up there, man?
Nothing much, home. He said.
I saw you posted like how to make YouTube work or something like that.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
He joined.
Really?
Yeah, I got a YouTube course that starts for like $3 a month for anybody want to support me. $3 a month, all the way up to $50 a month. I got 2 people that join for $50 a month. I'm live now as we speak on YouTube, talking about the YouTube course. I will go live every day, and I'm gonna beg people for help. If you need help, ask me a question. We're about to hit 350,000 subscribers, dog.
Subscribers?
350,000 subscribers.
Dude, I remember you was at 20,000.
Yeah.
That wasn't nothing but a year ago.
Yeah. 350,000 subscribers.
Dude, we manifested this at HHS.
I told them Bama.
Everybody laughed.
Yeah. I start off telling people I got 3 channels, right? The first channel got 3,000 subscribers. Oh, that's good, 3,000. And then the second one got 45,000 subscribers. What?
Oh, man, Cross.
China ball. All right. That's Hilton, man. One of the guys from the it's 8 o'clock. I'm hoping I get a parking space. On Tuesdays, I try to come real early. I try to get a parking space. But anyway, we are at work. I know when I go in that parking garage. Back to the point. A good point. Check this out. Get a plan. Invest in some business cards. That's what I was saying before we started listening to the prank phone call. You can go to any open mic. This is what we do. We don't want to get out our comfort zone, right? We don't want to do that. We can go to any open mic. And this is to be honest, this is really a bad idea, but this is you'll get my point and understand. And you have one of your friends or somebody that's with you. Start telling me, you can find my music on Spotify, the case may be. Give them a business card. Give them a business card. I'm gonna go ahead and show it. They got mad at me. You shouldn't show that on you. Shouldn't show this on camera. Like that's gonna do something. If I show this on camera, this is my badge. When I first started YouTube, showed the badge on camera. You got your badge on. I actually had it on backwards on purpose when I was on camera, because I knew somebody was gonna say something, so I put that on there to trigger it. But anyway, back to the point. While you're on stage, or before you go on stage, or after you on stage, you should come on stage and pass out your business card where they can find your music to everybody. Not just give everybody one. If you don't take one, okay, no problem. I appreciate you. And go on to the next person. Learn how to get turned down and accept that and move on. That's how you do it. And the reason why I said this is a bad idea for open mic, because most rappers open mic, you got all these rappers, right? All these rappers. It's still a good idea, I'm gonna say. All I want to do is get on the mic. They don't want to hear you. They don't want to see you. They want to be the person on the mic. So everybody is in line trying to do the same thing, get on the mic. But if you're different, you pass out your card, they might want to just work with you. So it might be a good idea. So I'm at this parking garage, y'all, so I know I'm gonna lose. So peace out.